Hey everyone, welcome to the very first Hack and Build live stream. Today I'm going to be working on finishing off my low-cost beam trellis here. And what I did is I just used some of those landscaping timbers, which were on sale for $3 at Home Depot, and electrician staples. Let me show you. So here's a piece that I didn't use, but I just used these staples here, and then I'm going to put everything together with this jute twine, and I use this for a lot of gardening stuff. It works really well, and then the nice thing about it is when you're done, you can just throw it in the compost pile. It's biodegradable, so that's always a nice plus. So I'm going to get started here, getting this strung up here, and then I'll give you some updates on what I've got coming in the future. Doing it this way, I'm just trying to make a nice design that I like. So just some X's, and I'm going to go across on the diagonal, across horizontally, just fill out every little strip there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that's all I'm going to do on the trellis for now. So what I'm going to do next is just kind of get into some of the stuff I haven't been covering on the channel and talk about that for a little bit. So my next project probably is, one of my next projects is going to be the forge project, just getting that wrapped up. And I'm going to show you the materials that I'm using. Hey Steve, what's going on? I'm going to show you the materials that I'm using for the forge. Actually, the blower manifold here. So I've just got this piece of gutted downspout, and what I'm going to do is attach the firebox to this somehow. I'm not exactly sure yet, but that's to be determined. Let me show you that other part. Let's see here. This thing weighs about 50 pounds, probably not quite 50 pounds, but under here, let me see if I can get held up to the camera, is going to attach some sort of an ash trap, and then that piece of drain spout is going to attach to the ash trap, and the blower is going to attach to all that. So the other thing I'm thinking people probably were wondering about is, where's my dust collection video? Well, I have been working on something for that, and I'll grab that now. So I took I guess this is a 3-gallon bucket, and kind of did something similar to a theme baffle. Cut out the holes here on the bottom, and as you can see, there's a lot of, well, maybe you can't see, I'll take the lid off here. There's a lot of really fine dust that's got stuck in there, and yeah, that's pretty indicative of what happens to the vacuum cleaner. You can see, maybe you can't see, but there's dust flying all over the place. So I'd say this is kind of a fail. It probably needs some tweaking. So I'm kind of bored with dust collection for now, so probably won't revisit this for some time, but I will get back to it at some point. So what's next? What's next on the agenda? Well, this is kind of first an experimental live stream, and I figured I'm going to probably be doing these every Friday, tentatively called, what did I, what's the name that I decided on? Happy Hour Hacking, I think. I'm going to do a stream probably sometime around 4 or 5 o'clock Friday afternoon, do a small project, and then talk a little bit at the end. So I'm thinking, what else do I have to talk about here? Not too much. I'm done with my trellis. I got one more string to put up, and pretty happy with the way it turned out. Low cost, and I guess just looking at my time here, it took me about 20 minutes to put the strings up, and I probably spent another 20 minutes putting in those poles in. And if you saw my previous video on hugelkultur, you'll know that I buried a bunch of logs down there, so it was kind of difficult getting those poles positioned the way I wanted them. And you can maybe see I had another pole down there that I was going to use 4 poles, but it's